Welcome back to Zimist Coded. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your very first document in Google Docs from start to finish. If you've never used Google Docs before and you're looking for a free online alternative to Microsoft Word, then you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create a new document, type your content, format your text, rename your file, and understand how Google Docs automatically saves your work. So let's jump right into it. First, we need to access Google Docs. Open your favorite web browser and type docs.google.com into the address bar. Then press Enter. If you're not already signed in, Google will ask you to log in with your Google account. Simply enter your email address and password and continue. Once you're signed in, you'll arrive at the Google Docs homepage. Take a moment to look around because this is where you'll create, manage, and access all your Google Docs files. Now let's create our first document. On the Google Docs homepage, you'll notice several options available at the top. The quickest way to start is by clicking on the Blank Document option. But before we do that, let me show you something useful. Google Docs comes with several ready-made templates that can save you a lot of time. You can find templates for resumes, letters, project proposals, meeting notes, and many other types of documents. If you want even more options, click on Template Gallery. Here, you'll see a larger collection of professionally designed templates that you can customize for your own needs. For now, since we're learning the basics, let's go back to the main page. You'll also notice a section below showing your recent documents. This area displays files you've previously worked on, making it easy to continue where you left off. Since we're creating a brand new document, let's click on Blank Document. And there we go. A new untitled document opens immediately. This is your workspace, the area where you'll write, edit, and format your content. Now let's give our document a proper name. At the top left corner of the screen, you'll see the text Untitled Document. Click directly on it. Type a name for your document. For this example, I'll use my first Google Docs file. Then press Enter. Perfect. Your document now has a name. One of the best things about Google Docs is that it automatically saves everything you do. There's no need to constantly click a Save button because your work is stored in real time as you make changes. Next, let's add some content. Click anywhere inside the document and start typing. For example, I can type, "Welcome to my first Google Docs document." As you continue typing, notice that Google Docs automatically saves your work in the background. You'll usually see a message indicating that all changes have been saved to Google Drive. This means you can focus on your writing without worrying about losing your work. Now that we have some text, let's learn how to format it and make it look more professional. I'll highlight this text first. Once the text is selected, look at the toolbar at the top of the screen. This toolbar contains the most commonly used formatting tools. You can change the font style to give your text a different appearance. You can increase or decrease the font size depending on how large or small you want the text to be. You can make text bold to add emphasis. You can make it italic for a different style. You can underline important words or phrases. You can even change the text color to make certain content stand out. Feel free to experiment with these formatting options and see how they affect your document. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with creating professional-looking documents. And that's really all it takes to create your first Google Docs document. You've learned how to sign in, create a blank document, explore templates, rename your file, enter text, and apply basic formatting. These are the essential skills you'll use every time you work in Google Docs. Congratulations on creating your first document. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Zimist Coded, and turn on notifications so you never miss future tutorials on technology, productivity tools, and helpful computer tips. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.